Hello, Praise Chapel. Greetings to all of our Multiply family there at the conference. My name is Layth Ibrahim, and I serve as the pastor at Praise Chapel International in Duhok, Kurdistan of Iraq.
We've been joyfully partnering with Praise Chapel for 18 years, and it's an honor to share what God is doing among us. This year, we've seen God move powerfully through the missionary groups, 160 missionaries coming from different countries who meet in our building for worship together. God uses them to speak with the Kurdish people and bring them to the church. Also, we have a social media ministry. Many Muslims call us asking about the truth of our Jesus, and they got saved. We have an Impact Villages outreach. Our strategy is to find a house in the village with an individual willing to become a man of peace by opening their home to us, to hold meetings and invite others in the village to come and hear the message of Jesus Christ. We then visit all the responsive families and pray with them. These families, after they hear the biblical story, ask us to visit them again.
I'm Jack Harris with PC Global Middle East and PC Missions. I'd like to take a moment to explain the key differences between what many have come to call the two Iraqs. Iraq is a nation divided by culture, by ethnicity, and by deep political differences. At the heart of this divide is the strained relationship between the Kurdistan region in the north, its capital in Erbil, and the Iraq central government in Baghdad. This tension didn't begin with foreign intervention. It runs deep, shaped by decades of conflict, ethnic repression, and competing claims over land and natural resources. However, in the years following the US-led invasion of 2003, international pressure and political restructuring only added new layers to this already volatile situation. This tension directly affects our mission work in the Kurdish north. The Kurdistan region has remained relatively stable and secure. Because of this stability, thousands of internally displaced persons, IDPs, have fled southern Iraq for the north. They were escaping the persecution and ethnic cleansing carried out by radical militias and terrorist groups such as the Islamic State that rose up after the fall of Saddam Hussein's regime. Most of these displaced people are from vulnerable minorities, including Yazidis and indigenous Christians. Although the Kurdish north is technically part of Iraq, those fleeing from the south feel they've entered a different country, with its own language, government, and culture. This creates uncertainty, a deep sense of insecurity about the future, especially for those trying to rebuild their lives. Most of the people in our church are Arabic-speaking indigenous Christians, from Chaldean Catholic or Assyrian Eastern Orthodox backgrounds, not speaking the Kurdish dialects of the region. Although they are safe and protected by the Kurds, they still feel like they are foreigners in a foreign land. 20 years of war, insurrection, economic chaos, and political turmoil have developed a sense of despair and a loss of hope for normality and a return to their former homes in the south of Iraq. Because of this, most of this indigenous population, once numbering an estimated 1.5 million, have fled the country, emigrating to other nations. Today, there are only an estimated 250,000 Christians remaining in all of Iraq, with the majority of these, 150,000, residing in Kurdistan. Is this the end for Middle East Christianity? Only if we fail to evangelize the indigenous populations.
The challenges we face are both spiritual and material. As people here attempt to migrate to other countries to escape the continual conflict, instability, and uncertainty concerning the future. The central government is not releasing the regional government's allotment of resources. Because of this, the regional government cannot pay its employee salaries. This is now the 5th month. We need to assist our people, about 50 families, by providing them with food baskets, about $7,000 for the year. After our church was flooded, we lost all our sound and electrical equipment, a replacement cost of $10,000. This year, we hope to multiply by planting another Praise Chapel in Upper Egypt. We already have a group of people there who've requested us to come and who are willing to open their homes to us.